One thing your boy keep talking about on this channel is the reasons why people get into trucking and the reasons why a lot of truck drivers fail. Okay? Getting into the trucking industry is one of those decisions that you usually don't make on your own, right? You hear the word of mouth about how these truck drivers out here, man, they making all this damn money, you know what I'm saying? They making $100,000 a year. They showing settlements for $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000, and you sitting there on your mama's couch and you ain't doing nothing. You got a damn minimum wage damn job, man. You got a girlfriend, she nagging you. You ain't got a damn pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. And here it is, these truck drivers talking about they got settlements for $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. Wow. Meanwhile, you got an old lady at the house and she can't keep her damn mouth shut because you living like a damn bum. It's almost like the average commercial. Then you're like, you know what, man, I gotta make a pimp decision. Damn it, man. Boy, it can't be that hard to drive a damn truck, is it? It can't be that hard. Shit, if it was, man, you know, how you got so many people out there driving a damn truck? Shit, I was a damn bum too. Hey, I had an old lady that was out there nagging too. Hey, truth of the matter is, man, shit, my old lady still nag. Shit, she ain't never satisfied. The more money I make, the more money she won't. You know what I'm saying? We just continue making more stuff. We just continue getting more things. But that's a story for a different time. But down here, right here, this truck driver, his name is Steph. The name of the channel is Proof Is Here, and he has a very common story of why he got into trucking and then why he's gonna shut down his business in trucking. Let's go ahead and watch this thing. Hey, it's so typical. It's almost like clockwork at this time.
These are my 3 reasons as to why I got into trucking. Number 1, the year was 2020. I was stuck living at my girlfriend's mother's house.
Hold up, he at his girlfriend's mama house. God damn. I didn't catch that the first time. I thought it was his girlfriend's house. He had his girlfriend's mama house. Double whammy. Double whammy. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this. His girlfriend's mama probably a sweet little lady too. Probably very kind, man. So she made it real easy for y'all to be there. You know what I mean? Older people are they're like that, especially when you got a nice, good spirit about yourself, man. Come on in, baby. You can stay here. It don't matter. Shit, y'all because y'all helping her out. Y'all helping her out. Old people, they love young energy. They need young people around to keep them nice and young. You know.
During the pandemic, not knowing what I was about to do with my life, I made most of my money doing Uber and Lyft and video editing for clients.
All right. So he was a gig worker. He didn't have anything steady. A whole bunch of damn gig work, living at the mama's house, somebody else's mama house. Let's go ahead and keep it a buck. Gig work, somebody else's mama house during the pandemic. The only people who was really making money like that was the gig workers, truck drivers, and registered nurses. Registered nurses was making $100 an hour. Their load board said $100 an hour. I saw it with my own eyes. They was just like truck drivers been posting rates online. The registered nurses, they be doing the damn same thing. Shit, like, look at this job right here that's in Arizona for $50 an hour. Look at this job right here. This thing paying $99 an hour. Registered nurses, along with them truck drivers, posting their settlements $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000. Wow. Meanwhile, you driving damn Uber and you making $80 a day, $150 a day. Shit. At somebody else's house.
But we moved from LA to Arizona, and I hated it. That was also my first relationship where I was expected and encouraged to work. Before then, I was just strictly artist. All my money goes to the art. But my ex, she wanted to go places and do things. Understandably, she wanted to start building a life and all that.
Damn. You know what? Like I said, without even watching this thing fully, man, because one thing about women have expectations of men. The older that they get, then the expectations of the man, it starts to change. Because they start talking to their damn girlfriends. They start talking to their women friends out there in the damn world. Shit, girl, I just been to Japan. Girl, I just been to Africa. Girl, I just been to Rome. Girl, I just been to Chicago. Girl, I just been to New York. Girl. Meanwhile, her man at the damn house. She start looking at you strange. She start looking at you funny, bro. Bro, you might need to go ahead and be a registered nurse or get your CDL, bro.
That good stuff. So I had to figure it out. So I would say my first reason was I need some stability. Luckily, my homie Rock pulled up in his semi-truck.
Alright, Rock pulled up in the semi-truck, man. That's how it goes. Alright, man. So the homeboy, he pulls up in the damn semi. He pulls up in the semi, stunting like my daddy. Don't nobody stunt like a damn truck driver. You hear me? Don't nobody stunt like a damn truck driver, boy. Rappers ain't got nothing on a damn truck driver who bringing in that damn cat. Owner operator damn, a young owner operator getting to the bag. A rapper could never. Your local rapper could never. As a matter of fact, shit, that truck driver will make the local rapper tuck his chain in, tuck his whole career in, man. Go get your CDL, bruh. Shit, that owner operator make drug dealers then change their whole game up, man. That's that owner operator come through. He will make the local drug dealer change the whole game up. Like, bro, you know what? Selling dimes and nickels just ain't it. And when I gotta now look over my damn shoulder, you know what I'm saying, to watch my back for the damn police, it just ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it, man. I ain't got a good night's rest because I'm worried about somebody robbing me, not knowing that when you get into the trucking industry, you're gonna have to worry about somebody else robbing you. But hey, that's a story for a different time. Let's go.
Showed me the inside, started cooking a meal, showed me his checks. I was sold. Money looks good and your truck looks comfortable. What do I gotta do? Step 1, stop smoking weed. Step 2, find a school that will pay for your CDL.
Cause I ain't had no money, honey.
Step 3, pass. So,
alright, so, hey, most people out there, you know what I'm saying, they got some habits that will stop them from getting their CDL. That is very, very normal, right? You know, stop smoking weed, go to a school. And most people, whenever they do get into trucking, right, they are broke. So they have to go to one of these places like a Prime Inc., a Swift, a Schneider, or a CR England, or any of these trucking companies that will offer a CDL program. You get paid to learn. You know, you get paid to learn on the job training. That's what you get, right? And often that would be some low pay, but it's an entry into the industry, which most people they need, because they come from gig work and they only making $100 a day. They only made $80, you know, today, you know, and they're desperate and they're hungry. So shit, trucking is the way. Let's go.
So I did all those things, and then I got my CDL. Now that I think about it, I said 3 reasons I got into trucking, but as I'm explaining it, there's really only one reason. Money. Stability. Money.
Shit good.
I wanted money. All right, maybe I could come up with another reason. The idea that I don't have to deal with people was very...
Man, listen, bro. You ain't gotta fluff it up, bro. Let me tell you the reason why I got into trucking, man. You know, I got a homeboy, you know. He been in trucking since, like, he graduated high school, maybe like 3-4 years later, man, he got into trucking, and he been in trucking ever since, man. And then he done been in it, man, so long, man, that the boy done retired from trucking. He's like mid-40s, and he retired from trucking. He made so much damn money, and I ain't talking about as a company driver too, but he made so much money, but he done positioned himself in trucking to where he retired. So yes, the money, the stability of it all is the reason why people get into trucking, because it is a stable career. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All that, you work by yourself and all of that shit, blah.
Very enticing. I quit jobs. That was my whole thing. One thing about Pat, I'm gonna quit. I don't do the whole customer service. I'm not with the whole
the customer is always right
bullshit. She wrong. I had a couple customers who would like press the issue.
I want to speak to the manager.
And I'm like, I'm trying to help you. You're being a dickhead. I don't like entitled customers, and I can't stand co-workers who can't read the room. It is 7 a.m. I'm not a morning person. So having to clock in and there's a co-worker who's like,
hey, how was your night? Crazy weather.
I can't do it. I can't do the NPC shit. So that could be my second reason. And the third reason is that it's kind of easy. I felt like getting into trucking, I wouldn't have to give up my music career. I'm like, well, if I'm on the road, I got time to think, write, work on music. It could work.
Now, that's the misconception, right? That's the misconception about trucking, right? Whenever you get behind the wheel and you do it for a little while, yes, driving a truck is easy, but that's just a small piece of the equation, right? You have to worry about the customers whenever you do get to a shipper or a receiver. Then you have to worry about parking at the end of the night. Then you're going to have to worry about the maintenance of a damn truck. Then you're going to have steady communication with your damn CC or your fleet manager, right? All of the little stuff that comes with it. Then you don't take into account of how taxing that actually driving for 10-11 hours a day, how taxing on the body it really is. One thing people from the outside, young and old, right, because they only drive for just a few minutes out the day. Truck drivers drive for 11 hours, man, and for those 11 hours they get to experience bumpy roads, they get to experience hills, inclines, declines, they get to experience traffic like no other. They get to experience people bonking their horn at them, giving them mean mugs, frowning up at them, giving them the middle finger. That's the stuff that can be taxing on your spirit as a truck driver, and it never gets talked about. It never gets talked about. The only thing that gets talked about is the money. They don't talk about how raggedy these roads are, man, and it can shake you to death. They don't talk about sitting in Atlanta traffic for hours. They don't talk about sitting in Houston traffic for hours. They don't talk about that. They just talk about the good times. And it sold you. Let's go.
Little did I know that when you get off the clock, you kind of be so tired, it's hard to grab the mic and actually tap into that spirit of recording music, especially in today's age when you got to post all the time. Hard. Doable? Yeah. Hard? For sure. So that would be my 3 reasons as to why I got into trucking.
All right, man. So he got his CDL. He got into trucking. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Hey, I like a good story where the driver say, man, I had wanted to change my life, man. I was sitting on somebody else's couch, and you know what? Somebody came over, and my girlfriend's nagging, you know. I'm looking at my girlfriend's mom, and she's cool with it, but man, this ain't my shit. This ain't my home. I can't really get comfortable like I want to. You know what I mean? I got dreams of having a damn studio in my own place. You know what I mean? I got my space that I sleep in. Then I got dreams to have a studio over there. I can't do that over here. This ain't my shit. So you gotta make a boss move. So you gotta make a pimp decision. You gotta do something that's gonna be productive. You gotta do something that's gonna bring in the bacon. You got to do something that's going to make you independent. So what you do, you go ahead and you get your CDL because you know that money's good. Hey, let's go ahead and get to the next video of this thing, man. It is good. It's good. It's good. I promise you, it's good. It's good. We're going to get to the next video. Shoot, man. This guy, like I said, love the channel. I love what he does. And he's made the transition from being a truck driver to an owner operator, man. We do it. We do it somehow, some way. We always encourage people to get there. We encourage them to make the transition from being just a company driver, right? They stop being a company driver and then they say, man, you know what, man, I want to be a business owner. I don't know how and why we make the transition so fast. Yes, I do. It's the money. It is the damn money. Goddamn money. It rules us. It's our king, boy. On the back of a dollar bill, it says, in God we trust. Actually, it's in the dollar bill we trust, man. Jeez. Boy, you had a good home, but you damn left it, man. Let's go ahead and watch this video. This is him just a few weeks later.
Finally completed the trip. Chicago to Orlando. So basically, I took a company truck. Shout out to Ramal for letting me do this. But it's over for my truck. For now, or maybe forever. I don't know yet. But as an owner-operator, I'm putting pause to the operations.
And that's the thing, right? Like, man, when you go through his channel, he hasn't been driving trucks for very long. He hasn't been driving trucks so long at all. You know what I mean? Like, just a couple of damn years, bro. And already made a decision to be a owner-operator. This shit ain't easy.
They say new businesses typically fail in the first year.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm new business. I don't even want to say it's been a humbling experience. I expected it to be hard. I just didn't know. I didn't know how the expenses would add up. I think the main issue that I ran into was the fact that I had monthly payments on my truck. If my truck was completely paid...
Now, he said monthly payments, man. Let me tell you, boy, there are some truck drivers out here with weekly payments. Monthly payments sound damn good. What kind of deal he got?
Off that $2,000 that I was dishing every month, that I'm still dishing every month, it would have went to maintenance, like a maintenance reserve / taxes. I think it's the fact that I'm paying $2,000 a month. And then I'm taking time off to go home, spend with the family.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Right there. Being a truck driver is already hard enough for one person, right? Now, if you have a family, if you are a young owner-operator, young truck driver, and you have a family, it is going to be absolutely impossible. The odds are stacked against you. Being a young person with a wife and kid, with a girlfriend, fiance, a little child at home, it's going to be absolutely impossible for you to succeed. Why? Because those people they require you to be with them. Your family requires you to be with them, especially during the young years. It'd be one thing if you had, like, if your wife is 40, you know what I mean, and your child is 16, 17. It'd be a little bit different. Got a young kid at the house, they need you there. Got a young wife at the house, she needs you there. Hell, that goes the same with women too. Your husband needs you there. Your child needs you there. Your family needs you there. And being an owner-operator doesn't allow for you to really maximize and focus on what needs to be done to really be a good owner-operator. Then add in the fact that you got hobbies and dreams of your own outside of trucking. Shit. Man. Impossible. Mission impossible. Can it be done? Hell yeah. But it's mission impossible though. The music of dun 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 dun. I think I'm gonna add that to my repertoire when I start coming across these videos. Let's go.
Which you don't get paid when you're off.
That's
Can't
right.
find a driver.
And you in there.
So the truck is just sitting, and I had $600 fixed expenses every week, which included $250 trailer rental, $50 insurance for the trailer rental, and $385 cargo insurance every week. Now, if I'm not driving and I come back on the road, I'm negative $700 off top. And average, I would probably gross like 6 to 8K, and after 15% taken off for dispatch and factoring, and then also fuel taken out, I would probably average taking home anywhere from like 2,000 to 3,000.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey. That's the magic number right there, boy. 2,000 to 3,000. That's the magic number. That's the magic number, you know. That's the sweet spot for all owner operators, right? They want to be closer to 3. They would like to be up there near 4 and 5. If they can go 4 and 5 on a consistent basis, shit. Yeah. That's what they want. But the sweet spot for most owner operators, people who make payments on trucks, 2,000 to 3,000 is usually where they usually sit at, man. But yeah, as soon as you got to go home, you got to take into account that truck payment, it is due. Those weekly fixed cost expenses, they are due. Like, that's the stuff. You are married to your truck. You are in a relationship with your truck. You might as well go ahead and put a wedding ring on one of those damn tires, boy. Like, you know what, baby? I am married to the damn big rig, because, boy, that's who gets paid first and foremost before your family see any damn thing.
Let's just say 2,500 I'm bringing home each week, right?
That's good, man.
And I'm working 3 weeks a month because I want to go home for at least a week. Can I see my family one week? Can I?
Yeah.
And I ain't even gonna say that was the average. There'll be many months during the past 10 months where I would work a whole month, and then I'll go home for a week, 5 days, 10 days, whatever it would be. But I didn't know until like 3-4 months into being an owner op. When I'm looking at the numbers, I'm like, why am I losing so much money? Oh, because when I'm home, that's $700 off top, plus the $2,500 that I'm not getting. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah, man. See, and that's the stuff that owner operators don't tell you. That's the stuff that the YouTube drivers and these TikTok drivers, they don't tell you. They don't tell you that, you know, whenever you take time off, like, you don't see those videos anymore, man, where the drivers will come and say, hey, I'm in the hole this week because I took time off. They don't say that. Man, I took a week off and now I'm out the hole, or I'm in the hole, right? You don't see those stories. You don't see much of those stories. What you hear is, man, you gotta know how to damn plan your off time. You gotta know how to do this, and you gotta know how to plan. And if you come home on a Tuesday, what you gotta do is leave out on a Wednesday, and then that way you can have a partial check between the damn two, and that way you can have more time off. Dude just want to go home and spend time with his damn kids. You want to spend time with the family. Shit. And make music. And do what it is that I love on the side. I want to be home with my loved ones. Do what it is that I love. You know what I mean? Make some money that's going to be stable enough and plentiful enough that whenever I do get home, because you ain't put this into account either, right? Because whenever you do get home, you're going to have to spend some money while you're there too, right? You know what I'm saying? You want to go and hang out. You want to make memories. Spending more money, the money that you could have been saving and earning while you're out there over the road, actually you're going to be spending it creating memories. And the drivers, they just don't talk about that, man. What you got to do is come home on a Tuesday, right? You come home Tuesday 12 o'clock. What you got to do is that the pay period is on a Thursday, then you leave out on a Friday, and then that way you can have a partial check on both weeks, and then you're never in debt, man. Shit ain't easy. It ain't easy, bro.
Making any bread, and I come back on the road down 700.
Yeah.
Then I'm playing catch up every month. Every time I go home and I come back out, I'm playing catch up.
Yep.
And I'm not even saying this as like a complaint. This is just what it is and what it was. It just became too much. Too much. It's like I'm away from the house and I'm providing for the fam, but every time I come home, I'm like mentally exhausted. I have no energy to give my fam. And then
man, that first day home, man, shit, only thing you want to do is take you a good sit down bath, probably a good bath, and rest. That first 10, 15, 24 hours, you just want to go ahead and take you a good Hollywood bath and rest. So shit, that's 24 hours down right there.
I'm down in a hole, which didn't you just leave to get out the hole? Yeah, well, I'm finally getting out. But now that I'm off the road, I'm going right back in the hole. And I just keep doing this.
Yeah, it's a continuing cycle, right? Because what happens is you go home, then you're in the hole. Now when you leave, you working to get yourself out the hole. You don't get out the hole until probably about that third week, and then that third week you're planning on trying to get back home because it's something, and then you're right back to where you started from. Damn. So you never really get any damn well, man. The only way to really get anywhere into trucking is to be married to this damn truck, bro. You got to stay out for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. And then if you have a family, you just got to miss out on some days. Damn.
Not to even mention maintenance costs that just come out of nowhere. Right when I think like, oh, you know what? I think I'm catching up low key. I could probably go home for a week and it'll be all right. But then boom, here's some random maintenance expense, which then digs into the little bit of savings that I was getting into.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what? I'm shutting this down. It's just too much for me mentally, and I need a break just to pause and just look at everything and be like, does this even make sense to do?
Nope.
So I'm leaving my truck at my parents', where I'll just make the monthly payments, and I hit up Ermal. Shout out to Ermal. I grabbed a company truck from Chicago to drive it back down because I had the trailer here. So I just took a week off work. So
and then he talking about that Chicago money, man. Yeah, shit, it sounds like you got it good though, man. You got a nice Chicago situation. Shit, you should have been making that damn twerk. But what am I talking about though, man? Shit, this shit hard for every damn body. Like I said, bro, and running for the damn Russians, it ain't for the weak at heart either, bro. You're gonna have to put some time into that truck, and you can't. It's hard to have that family. Like, you as an individual, you're gonna have to be structured in a way to where you can make it work. If you're like one of those persons and you're kind of like all over the place, something's bound to fail. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. And my suggestion is you can't have them both. You can't have the family and the career in trucking. And you can't be an owner operator. Let me just say it like that. It's just too hard. At least not making monthly and weekly payments. That monthly and weekly payment of $500 a week, on top of the insurance from the other stuff, $600 a week, $1,100 a week every week. And guess what? Mr. Charlie gonna get his money on time. Mr. Charlie gonna get his money before you get your money. I don't blame you for parking your damn truck.
Oh, I already know I'm in the hole. And then I'm about to be a company driver.
Yeah.
So I'm getting peanuts to whatever the saying is. So tomorrow will be my first day back on the road as a company driver. But I also go back home in like 10 days. So I got 10 days on the road, getting cents per mile, which whatever I make, let's say I make $1,500, $1,600, I'm already in the hole like $700 plus gas that I spent to come down here, to come here. I think my check is all, I think it's gonna wipe out. It ain't even
shit, bro. He got a whole lot going on, man. He got a whole lot going on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, man. This is just that transition that truckers make, man. They make the transition from, hey, I want to get my CDL because I saw somebody else settlements and I saw their lifestyle, and I was like, well, shit, if they can do it, I can do it too. And then they make the transition while they got their CDL and they making good money and they going home to their family. They making decent money. They making $1,500 a damn week, and they like, you know what? I saw that owner operator money. That owner operator is making down $2,000. They making $3,000. They making $4,000. I done watch YouTubes. I done saw the Russians, man. The Russians, the advertising, you can go ahead and you can make $2,500 every damn week. Shit, that's a whole lot better than my $1,500. Let me go be an owner operator with the Russians. The next thing you know, that shit ain't easy. You got a damn family that you got to tend to at the house. You got a girlfriend. Her love language is quality time and touch. Shit, it's hard to do that while you're over the road, man. You got a damn baby. You got to damn go home and go see. Shoot, you like to read bedtime stories. You like to watch damn Netflix. You like to watch Craig of the Creek. You know what I mean? With your little loved one, man. And you can't do that while you being an owner operator because you just now learning how to damn drive a truck real good. And then you go and you jump in the damn fire and you talk about you want to be an owner operator. Extra stress, unneeded stress. Shit. A lot of businesses close. A lot of truck drivers close there and park their trucks, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, let this be one of those tales where I think more people, they would fare better. They would do a whole lot better by staying company, because being an owner operator is just too stressful. It's too hard, man. It's too hard. It's too difficult. The expectations and the realism of you making it is slim to none. It's impossible for you to make it. It's impossible for you to make it. The odds are stacked against you as an owner operator. You're not going to make it. That's what's that shit. The people who actually make it being a owner operator, especially a new owner operator, are the people who come in and they have absolutely nothing but that truck. They don't have a house payment. They don't have a car. They don't have a family. Only thing they have is the clothes on their back and whatever kind of stuff they have in a knapsack. And that way they can focus on the truck. Those are the people who are the most successful being an owner operator. All right, I'm gonna leave this video in the description. Shout out to Proof I Was Here. His name is Steph. I like his content. It's real, it's authentic. Give me a chance to kind of react and see some real people out here in trucking, man. I enjoy reacting to real people, some real situations, man. But check him out, Steph. I think you're gonna do well as a company driver. Ain't nothing wrong with being a company driver, bro. Shit, more people should stay there. You know what I mean? That's a good lane. Until next time, we out, man. Peace.